Okay, before we jump in, please do consider liking the video and the channel. Well, subscribe to the channel. Like the channel too, it'd be cool if you enjoy it. We've got some other videos coming up, such as a Tailglow Baton Pass team. We're going to have Koraidon as well in another video, not on the same team. And something else, not VGC related, but still Pokemon related. Should be a lot of fun. So if you like the sounds of those, please do consider subscribing. Anyway, let's talk about what we've got going on here. Hello and welcome to the channel. If you're a long-time viewer, you may be thinking that I'm sounding a bit sexier than usual. First of all, thanks for noticing. Secondly, yeah, I'm a little bit sick at the moment. That's not why we don't have the face cam on. I'm traveling at the minute, so my setup kind of doesn't allow me to put the cam on as well. So yeah, vacation and sickness. Name a more iconic duo. I'll wait. Speaking of iconic, we've got a Grumpig on this team. So this team's pretty cool overall. I built it myself. I've been using it for the last few weeks since Regulation G has come back around. And I've been refining it. And you've seen from the thumbnail already that I do use one of these Pokemon as a solid counter to Calyrex, Ice Rider and Shadow Rider. Check, I suppose, is the correct term as opposed to direct counter. Which Pokemon is it? It is, of course, the Grumpig. I'll give you until the end of this sentence to figure out why Grumpig is the counter, well, the answer to those Pokemon as opposed to any other Pokemon. Okay, time's up. Grumpig is the only Pokemon that has the combination of the Thick Fat ability and Snarl. We've also got Whirlwind as well, because I do like to phase out those Pokemon on occasion, particularly Ice Rider Calyrex. It's a great way to deal with it. It's just get it off the field, right? So it wants to be in Trick Room, taking advantage of those turns, but we can just get it out of there. So I won't go through the rest of the team. We'll do that at the end of the episode. We'll just jump straight into some battles now. In before I go 0-3, and it's nothing but getting destroyed by Calyrexes. Of course, Calyrex, those Pokemon are just that good. There is no 100% answer to them, but hopefully I can show you what Grumpig's all about. So let's find an opponent. So you can see my ranking at the moment. We've yeah, all these wins and losses have been from me refining this team from the beginning. We are positive, so it does work out. We've got a bit unlucky in a few games as well. When I say unlucky, I mean like just getting flinched over and over again from turn 1 with Chu Dark Pulse, but we're not dealing with that now. We've got a Koraidon team. And, okay, so one of the problem Pokemon for our team that we have is Chien-Pao. Can be pretty tough, which is why Tauros is on this team. This was originally a Landorus down there, but then we're even more Ice Weak. So Tauros gives us the Intimidate. We don't get to pivot, unfortunately, because it doesn't have U-turn, but it does allow us to lead it into Chien-Pao without having too much worry. But having said that, look at what else we've got on this team. Of course, it is heavily fluttered by the heavily fluttered. There was a slip there. Heavily threatened by the Flutter Mane and the Raging Bolt. So, not always so easy to just lead it. We are gonna lead Weezing because all these Pokemon want their abilities on the opposing team. So we're gonna keep those shut down for as long as we can. Of course, the solid lead here is Weeding. What's going on? It's the sickness, guys. Weezing and Eternatus. I think Eternatus can be a really good shout for us in the lead. I think we're going to see that Chien-Pao. If we do, we do. It's all good. I mean, Flutter Mane's an amazing shout as well. And Urshifu or Tauros? I think it's going to be Urshifu. Tauros is a good shout if we're expecting the Koraidon to go Fire Tera, which we probably will at some point. But we're not bringing it. I do like Urshifu because it always gives us 2 bites at the cherry. So we're foregoing the potential super effective hit there for 2 hits on some of these Pokemon. So one thing to talk about is I flip-flop back and forth with regards to the Tera type on Eternatus. We are Water Tera at the moment. I was Fairy for a long time to help with the Miraidon and Raging Bolt matchup. I haven't seen that many Raging Bolt lately, and Miraidon's actually fairly easy to deal with for this team, I would say. But the fact we're facing down a potential Raging Bolt in this battle means that the Water Tera, which we're forced to do, right, in front of this Chien-Pao, may come back to bite us. But we'll see. So obviously we're just going to double protect this. Fake Out, plus probably Icicle Crash or Ice Spinner. There we go. So we've got a choice here. I think the Chien-Pao protects. We are going to Terastallize. We are going to Meteor Beam into the Incineroar. We're going to Strange Steam the Incineroar slot as well. Just in case it's something like Assault Vest. I'm almost certain we're going to see that protect on the Chien-Pao. But I would like to be able to break the Sash. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, so they don't protect, they go straight to the Ice Spinner. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about getting flinched because it's not an Icicle Crash. Now, one thing we do have to worry about is, of course, Meteor Beam can miss. But let's not jinx it. Okay, see you in Sin. Nice. So the Strange Steam, which can also miss, will be redirected into the Chien-Pao slot, hopefully breaking that Sash. It does connect. We do break the potential Sash there. Oh, almost brings it down to the Sash. Good stuff. So let's see. If it's the Raging Bolt, it's a bit of a precarious predicament. If it's not it's Ogerpon. Nice. Very nice indeed. So... Man, I'm feeling good in this battle. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to Strange Steam the Ogerpon. We're going to protect the Eternatus. It's drawing in their attention. Because what I could go for the Sludge Wave here, right? But what I'm thinking is that they're going to Terastallize. They actually don't Terastallize. So I wanted to get a little bit chip onto the Ogerpon first. Yeah, I was worried about them Terastallizing and getting a good chunk of health back with that Horn Leech, or just doing a ton of damage with another grass move. So we missed the Strange Steam. That's okay. So here's the turn where we're obviously going to go what we're going to go for. Protect, Sludge Wave. Man, we could have caught him out there. We could have just gone for it. Can't believe they didn't Terastallize. But now, of course, they're going to Terastallize. I think they didn't because they're worried about the Koraidon they've got in the back and keeping that the Terastallization for it. Oh, no Terastallization, no Protects either. And there should be double KO. Nice. Very, very nice. So we've brought it down to just the Koraidon. We're 4v1. And I think we're going to see this one through. Smash cut to me losing. So yeah, they as I said, they were not Terastallizing because they wanted to keep it for the Koraidon. Thankfully, we didn't have to deal with the Raging Bolt. I do think Water Terror is the better call here, but if they had brought the Raging Bolt, then you'd see the issue in Water Terror versus Fairy Terror, because of course the Water Terror was great against the Chien-Pao. And it's probably going to be a forfeit. It is a forfeit. GG, we get the W first time around. Nice. Didn't see the Grumpig, but that's okay. We don't need Grumpig for these matchups. On to the next one. We have an opponent. It is a very interesting looking Kyogre team. The fact they've got Gothitelle and Azumarill tells me they've got a Perish Trap option as well. Quite nice. I think their strategy here, well, one of their strategies is to just knock stuff out with Kyogre and then Perish to win. We're 100% bringing Weezing, because look at all these abilities that we can turn off. No weather for them on both of their weather setters, so no Aurora Valve for them, no Shadow Tag, none of that. Of course, we're going to lead Eternatus as well. How does that go wrong? We don't have to lead Eternatus in this game. We can lead Grumpig, but generally, Weezing-Galar is fine into Kyogre. If I'm going to bring Grumpig, I don't really want to be bringing it in the back. I could see him bringing the Entei and leading it. I mean, if they do, we'll just go for the Meteor Beam. We're going to bring Urshifu, and we're also going to bring, it's going to be Fluttermane or Tauros. I don't think it's going to be Tauros somehow. Let's do it. So no Grumpig this time, but we don't need it. It certainly could be used here. The amount of special attackers they've got, and we could just snarl things, but I don't think it's necessary. I think they're going to have a real tough time dealing with not having their abilities. That's Ninetales and Articuno. So our Eternatus is going to maintain its ice weakness. We're just going to go in. We're not going to protect Weezing. We're going to Meteor Beam as well, try and get the Articuno gone immediately. We're not even going to Terastallize. We do see a Tera from their side. I wonder which of the two Pokemon it's going to be. It is the Articuno, unfortunately. Oh, it's still Ice type though. Oh, you know what? Tera probably would have been good, because they're probably not going for the freeze dry, right? They're probably going for a blizzard. But it's okay. We should survive no matter what with Eternatus. So Articuno gone, Tera gone. Break a potential sash on the Articuno. Oh no, they're going for manual snow. That's one way to get around having your abilities turned off. Oh, we've got two fairy types opposite us. Okay. I think this is going to be a very short battle. Okay, so Azumarill goes for Protect. Ninetales is going down. And we're going to find out what the final Pokemon is. Probably Kyogre. At this point, I'm more than happy to just Sludge Wave all of my own team. I'm not averse to Sludge Waving... Sludge Wave my own Weezing, especially. I want to cough so bad. Okay, so it's Scarf Kyogre, which is good to know. We've got our Speed Booster Fluttermane in the back. Is that Sash the Azumarill? We'll knock out Weezing. Yeah, we've got our Speed Booster Fluttermane in the back. We've got Sucker Punch as well, so Kyogre's not going to be sticking around for much longer. No matter what. And Encore. We'll bring in Flutter. So it's a foregone conclusion at this point. But we're going to... we're going to go for the attack into Kyogre. No, probably not going to knock it out, right? I mean, oh, we can Terastallize though. We're not going to. We'll go straight for the Icy Wind. Get a speed drop on it. We're going to swap Eternatus out. Get Urshifu in. Just in case I'm missing something and it is like, I don't know, Protect on Kyogre. It's not Scarfed. I don't know how else they're outspeeding our Eternatus though. They missed the Origin Pulse on Urshifu, so our Sash stays intact as well. And we're not even going to Terastallize. GG. Easy one there. A team really reliant on its abilities, so Weezing just had a field day, especially with Eternatus next to it. Just a really difficult matchup for the opponent, honestly. Not trying to big myself up there. That's simply what that was. That was really, really difficult. Okay, so that was a quick one. Maybe we'll have 2 more battles in today's video. So on to the next one. We have an opponent. It is Calyrex Shadow Rider. And they've got Scizor on their team. So usually, as of late, Calyrex has been running Covert Cloak, so Snarl sometimes isn't really the play. I'm just going to say, if you go back and watch my videos from Regulation G last year, I was using Covert Cloak before. I was literally the first person in the world to put a Covert Cloak on my Calyrex. It's normal now though. Speaking of normal, that's the Tera that a lot of Calyrex are running now to counter, well not counter, but as an answer to opposing Calyrex teams. But a lot of teams now are redirection next to Calyrex. The only redirection they have on this team is the Ogerpon. I don't think we even need Weezing this game. Taunt would be nice into the Porygon. But yeah, we're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna bring Eternatus in the lead. Grumpig Eternatus, Urshifu and Flutter. Those are our 4. Still no Tauros. But Tauros is there for very specific matchups. It helps with the Koraidon matchup while we're waiting for the match to start. Because it does have, of course, high horsepower and ground Tera. Although, as I mentioned, I think our Koraidon matchup isn't too bad at all. Helps against Groudon to some degree. And helps against Landorus, which is a real problem Pokemon. Okay, let's see what they're going to do. Calyrex and Scizor. So we're Terastallizing. Yeah, we're going to Terastallize. We're going to Thunder Wave. Calyrex doesn't usually carry Psychic type moves. I think we're going to see a Tailwind from the Scizor. This might backfire. I'm just going to go in. We're going to go for the Meteor Beam. Oh, we're seeing a Terastallization from the opposing side first. Here's the Calyrex. Is it normal? It's dark. That's one way to get around the dark weakness. And the ghost weakness. I mean, the fact they've Terastallized tells me they're probably just going straight for the attack. If it does have a psychic move, then it's pretty much GG, I think. Our Eternatus is faster. That's interesting. So if we can hit the Thunder Wave, even if they do get the Tailwind off, we're going to be faster with Eternatus if we survive the turn. Bring Scizor down to not what wasn't a Sash, it was a Berry. I wasn't expecting it to KO anyway, being as it's not super effective. Snarl Calyrex. Nice. And we do get the Thunder Wave off. Okay, great. This is an unorthodox Calyrex team we're up against here. Pounce. Didn't see that one coming, so we get our speed dropped as well. Right. We're going to Endeavour. We're going to Dynamax Cannon. At this point, no point in snarling, right? Because if it does have a Covert Cloak, we're doing not very effective damage, and we're not going to get any drops on it. So we're just going to go straight for the Endeavour and hope that we get damage off. Bullet Punch comes out. Oh, unfortunately, it is enough to get Grumpig gone. Very sad, very sad. I was hoping we would see the Endeavour. Is this going to get the KO? We are neutral now, of course. It does. Okay, goodbye, Scizor. And they do have a Psychic type move. They had it the whole time. Oh, okay, that makes things real tough. Play some mind games with them. We'll put the Urshifu on the left. Yeah, so this is, as I say, a bit of an unorthodox team, a bit of a strange one. We are down here. It will be particularly troublesome if they have a sash on that Calyrex. We've got choices to make here. Porygon's a real problem. That is a real issue. I can't really just let the Calyrex go unchecked. I need to close combat that slot. Man, if they switch it out though. Switch it into the Azumarill. That would be a banger of a play. I can't let him get the Astral Barrage off though. I think I'd just lose if Trick Room goes up, so actually I'm gonna double the Porygon. I think they might switch to Calyrex. They don't switch to Calyrex. That did actually knock out the... I'm surprised that the double there did get the job done on the Porygon. If we get a full power, that would be real nice. Oh, Grumpig from the grave. Right, what's the last Pokemon? Let's not get too excited. This ain't over yet by any means. Urshifu. Okay. It's Dark Urshifu as well. Where's the sash, guys? Where's the sash? It could be on the Calyrex. It's on the Urshifu. Have we managed to pull victory from the jaws of defeat here? I think we have. I think we have. We've still got our sash intact on our Urshifu, so no matter what they do, we'll be sticking around. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, that was real hairy. We got very fortunate with the full power. But at least we got to see Grumpig contributing. GG! We did it. Okay. So yeah, tough one there. We were lucky to get the W. But let's have one more, see how we get on. We have an opponent. Okay, Calyrex Ice Rider. Nice. So we're going to see Grumpig in action again. Now the problem is they do also have Landorus, which is a real problem Pokemon. And the pair of those the pair of those two, I almost said, a very redundant sentence. Those two Pokemon on the same team together can be a real issue. Landorus is a problem Pokemon for our team. Because I need to lead. I need Weezing to shut down any potential Amoonguss stuff that we see. What do we want to do here? Do we leave the Weezing at home? Maybe we do. We're going to lead Grumpig. Grumpig Eternatus. And definitely going to bring Urshifu. And this could be a good game for Tauros, honestly. But we're going to bring Flutter main because they've got the Urshifu on their side as well. I'd be bringing the Tauros mainly for the Landorus, but if we can chip it, then our other Pokemon can deal with that anyway. I swear, guys, it is on the team for a reason. But this is going to be a tough one. We'll see what they lead. Could be the Iron Valiant Calyrex. Might be Landorus Calyrex. It's none of the above. Okay. None of the above, and that's fine by me. We are going to... We've got a few options here. We can Whirlwind, we can Snarl. We're going to Whirlwind. I don't want to be dealing with Amoonguss and Trick Room. So we'll just try and get rid of the Trick Room altogether. We are going to Terastallize. Just in case they go for a Psychic move into Eternatus. That's Calyrex coming in. I've seen that name enough now. I know it in every single language. If we can hit the Meteor Beam on that, that'd be pretty nice. But we've got to sit through some animations first. So the good thing about us not bringing Weezing is you do run the difficulty of switching off the Thick Fat ability, which we don't have to worry about this time around. So if we do end up facing off against this Calyrex one way or another with Grumpig, we'll be okay. We do hit the Meteor Beam. Man, the bulk on that thing though. And they were going for the Trick Room. Okay, great. Can't freely Sludge Wave without hitting the Grumpig. Urshifu comes back in. Man, they're in a bit of trouble now. I'm gonna I think they just protect that slot, but I'm gonna Whirlwind it anyway. Or do I just go in with the Sludge Waves though, guys? Do we just do that at this stage? I think we do. Call me crazy. I think that's exactly what we do. I think they protect that slot, but whatever. They don't. Oh, I didn't even knock it out though. Oh, what is going on? Oh no. Oh no, they're getting a free swish at the end of the turn as well. Okay. Oh, devastation. If they're going for the Trick Room. Oh, of course we don't get our berry as well because of the Calyrex. That's unfortunate. So we don't even get the Thunder Wave. Don't go for the Trick Room. Okay, they've got Seed Bomb though. Okay. That was hairy for a moment, but it's all good. We're going to bring in Urshifu. We know they've got that Farigiraf. And there it is. And call me crazy, but we are going to Sludge Wave our own Urshifu. We're Sludge Waving all our own Pokemon here because their Tera type is probably Fairy, right? And I don't want him getting Trick Room up from this point. We just keep our foot on the gas. Where do I want the Wicked Blow to go? We'll put it into the Farigiraf anyway. Is it the Amoonguss? I thought they might do something like this. That is the Amoonguss. So can we destroy them before we destroy ourselves? That's the game we're playing. Oh, it's not even Fairy. Okay, I'm hoping this double up gets the job done. Come on, Urshifu, come on. Yes! Good job, Urshifu and Eternatus. And look at the damage from the Sludge Wave onto the Amoonguss as well. I mean, it could be a roll, and it could survive this turn. But we're going to make sure that it doesn't. We're going to Wicked Blow that slot. We can Dynamax Cannon that slot. And that should be GG. The battle was cancelled. There we go. We got the W. We did bring the Grumpig. It was only around for a little while, but it was absolutely instrumental because we stopped that Trick Room from going up. Imagine they get the Trick Room up. And, you know, we're resisting the hits, but they've got that Amoonguss in the back as well. It'd be a real issue. So, yeah, the Whirlwind coming in clutch there. So, let's go back to the team preview and talk a little bit more about what we've got going on. So, there we have it. There's the team. We've got 4 wins out of 4. We saw it go up against Calyrex, Ice Rider, and Shadow Rider. I lose plenty with this team, and I'll be honest with you, I also lost to a Calyrex Ice Rider that has not made it into the video. Because there are this team is not easy to play, and you know, when you're going up against those Pokemon and you're deciding whether or not to lead Grumpig or bring it in the back, it can really backfire. We will be playing this team again, and we'll see how we get on. Maybe I'll upload that battle as well at some point, so we can see exactly how things can go wrong with Grumpig and how you do have to be careful with positioning with this team as well. But yeah, so Weezing Eternatus, I think Eternatus is one of the best partners for Weezing. Of course, usually you see like Regigigas and occasionally Slacking next to it, but in terms of restricted, Eternatus is one of the best Pokemon. Just for turn off all those abilities, and then Eternatus deals so well with all those Fire, Water, Grass cores. So that's what we've got going on there. We've got Haze. I think that Will-O-Wisp would go a long way because we have a terrible matchup against Groudon. So yeah, Will-O-Wisp would go a long way there. It would also go a long way in the Calyrex matchup as well. But yeah, we've got Haze. It deals with BS and that kind of thing. If you did want to use a team like this in the Global Challenge, I wouldn't recommend using this team in a tournament where it's best of 3, but in a best of 1 online tournament, I would probably put Will-O-Wisp on Weezing. Flutter Mane, of course, is there to outspeed the likes of Calyrex. Hit it with a Shadow Ball, slow it down, whatever, you know, it's what Flutter Mane's doing nowadays. It's the best Pokemon pretty much. So it's always going to have a slot on our team. Grumpig I've talked about extensively already. This one does have Endeavour as well, which we didn't get to see get pulled off. But imagine if we did, when I did go for it, it would bring that Calyrex right down. We wouldn't have to worry about a potential sash there as well, because at that point we didn't know where the sash was. I get a lot of utility out of it. I also bring Grumpig to many other matchups. It's instrumental in the Zamazenta matchup as well, being able to paralyze Zamazenta and then hit with a big Endeavour. Also does well into Koraidon occasionally, depending on the team composition. And Urshifu, I think Dark Urshifu is the better of the 2 Urshifus in general. There, I said it. I'm not taking it back. I think it is the better the better Urshifu at the moment. Although I think that's now changing. I think it was the better Urshifu until fairly recently. Maybe the Water Urshifu is could make a case for itself. Focus Sash is undoubtedly the best item on it. I think that a lot of Urshifus are going wrong on the ladder at the moment with Scarf, Surging Strike, Urshifu. I don't think that's particularly great anymore. But I also think we're seeing a trend come away from that. So, but yeah, we've got Urshifu on the team. Dark Urshifu. There we go. More hate into the Calyrexes, and we've got Tauros as well. So we've got 2 fighting types on this team because, oh, and again, Grumpig helps in this matchup as well. Terapagos, maybe we'll see that in the next episode. I'll try and get a battle against Terapagos. We can see how that goes. And yeah, Snarl. Although Terapagos often has sometimes has Covert Cloak as well. Sometimes they're Calm Mind with leftovers, in which case we just whirlwind those out as well. Anyway, that's the team. I'd be very interested if anyone has any ideas for this team and what it can do. Like I say, I will be using it again. There will be other videos coming as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully, I'll catch you in those videos. You take care.